You ain't my mama. Woo woo woo. Like, anyways, Jody. But
Or he
anyways,
may be
Jody.
intimidated.
So
You
that's an
know.
example of have what I don't, right? Like what you just said, where it says like that's an example of have what I don't because you're bringing something to the table that that other person doesn't have, but you're trying to align both of y'all together.
Yeah, and it's just knowledge too. Because my mindset is the richest asset that you have, and the beautiful thing about it is that you can change it at any time you want to change it too. All right, I'm gonna stop. I want to let other people talk. I want to hear what y'all got to say too. Y'all, we all smart.
So for me, from a spiritual aspect, it's like spiritual morals having spiritual values. Both of those are the same. But what you're not lacking in, I'm able to pick up. What he's not lacking in, it's like a vice versa thing. But if you have the same morals, same values, same things that you're striving for, the same goals, you should be able when, babe, if you don't got this, or if you're weak in the area, I'm there to make you stronger. And vice versa. It's got to be a cultivation, and it has to be, that whole, I'm a wife, I'm a girlfriend, I'm not even going to say girlfriend. If I'm a wife, I'm going to be your helpmeet. So whatever you're lacking in, I'm going to be able to supply.
See, and this is why collaboration always requires cooperation. Y'all, like I said, everybody's smart up in here.
Donnie, what you think? Have you ever been intimidated by a woman? Tell us about it. You on mute. You said if we have too many trips and dinner dates, you're intimidated by a woman that's always traveling.
Hey, he funny as hell. He said
Oh, what?
if I
So
say
what?
a walking smart, judge me.
Hey, Rebecca.
It's good.
All right, ladies, let's switch it up real quick. Why have you been intimidated by a man? I don't know why there's an echo. Give me a second.
Echo.
All right. Ladies, have you been intimidated by a man, and what about him? I think someone said, if he was too fine. I think I probably could speak for all of us. We don't care that he makes more money. That's probably what we want. So, what else has made you intimidated by a man? Anybody?
I don't think
Um.
intimidation for me, like I think conversation and intellect is very
Mhm.
sexy to me. It's not intimidating, but it's motivating. So it helps me to step up my game. If you're smarter and if you have more knowledge in a certain, I wouldn't say it's intimidation, but it's just like, okay, let me read more. Let me get some more knowledge about a certain thing. So I don't know if it's intimidation. I've never been intimidated by a guy.
I would actually agree with that as a guy. Like I've rarely seen or been encountered women that were intimidated by me. They, if anything, they were eager to like get something out of me, like knowledge wise, or learn something, or see how they could like improve in XYZ area. But it wasn't ever like a competition or intimidation. Like I haven't experienced that on that side either. So
Hmm. I think for me, I've been intimidated before when getting to know or dating someone that a lot of women liked. It was intimidating.
Mm.
Like, oh my gosh, like, do I need to wear this certain thing so that I stand out above the rest? Of course, I'm confident. I think I'm a beautiful woman, but I found myself being intimidated by how many people wanted him.
That's good. That's very transparent. That's good.
And it actually was the decline of the relationship because now I'm seeking validation all the time. Like, you think I really look beautiful? Like, whoa, girl, chill out. Yes, you're beautiful, but I was so intimidated that time that, yeah, that was the end of the whole getting to know him because I just couldn't get out of my own head. But that goes back to the confidence that we spoke about at the very beginning of this. If you're confident, you shouldn't be intimidated.
Absolutely, I agree with that. I can say I haven't been intimidated, but I have found myself like nervous before. So like I find myself highly attracted to men who are intellectual and very confident, sure of themselves. So it's just a feeling that I get. I won't say it's intimidation, but I do get like those butterflies, the heart pumping, the blood racing. Whenever I can learn something from a man, and whenever he has some type of intellect and confidence about him, that is something that kind of gets me like kind of choked up a little bit. But I am highly confident as well, so I think that's probably one of the reasons why I'm so attracted to it. But other than that, I'm pretty comfortable around men in general.
If she was, she just hit it really well. That's the only thing I can say.
Yeah, you never know for real.
Man, I only knew because the woman told, like I said in the chat, I said a woman told me like she had just backed down from trying to speak to me because she said I was like so beautiful, and I don't let that stuff get to my head. I'm a don't take it the wrong way, but I'm a man. I care about my looks, but that's not something I really lead with. But anyways, she told me 2 years later, and I said, man, I would have. I said I would have dated you. Like you didn't have to do that. You should have just said something. Do the girl stuff. Like give me the look or something. But you ain't even give me the look. So
Yeah.
yeah.
I think for you too, just interacting with you on here and hearing how you speak and everything, I feel like it's definitely beyond your looks, just like your intellect, the conversation, knowing how to have a conversation, lead a conversation, asking those type of questions make you very intriguing because there's not a lot of guys who speak on, there is some, but a lot of times it's surface level things that some men will bring up or talk about. So it's very like intriguing when men show the other side as well, their intellect and also your voice. I think just your voice alone. if I could speak on intimidation,
Shoot.
hearing your voice
Shoot.
on the
My life
phone,
just
I'm
flashed
not
before
even
my
gonna.
eyes.
Yes, like it's. I think your voice alone is kind of like give you that nervous like intimidation. Be like, oh, like I'm talking to a grown man right here. Like this is
Where have y'all been?
he's him. So
Y'all are hilarious.
No,
not
for real, where
very
have you been?
and like where are you from? Like where have you been? That's what we was saying in the chats as well.
Give me your resume.
Hey, look, I love y'all. Look, we're gonna have y'all on the podcast.
I'm down for
Gotta get
that.
you on our podcast.
Shit.
You belong on the podcast with your voice, so
It's coming in 2025. Like for real, I set up my studio in the back now, so I'm gonna be getting more VO gigs, and I'm really excited for that. And I appreciate you for saying that too, because that's genuinely how I come when I'm going out and mingling and looking to date. I don't care about I do care how you look as a woman, but to me, a woman who can cooperate with me and wants to build with me, learn with me, that is so much sexier than a woman who's a 10 or a 15 but got a sewer of an attitude. Let me just put it like that. Because for me, I heard it somewhere. A sister was talking about the term submission. She was like, the reason why it's called submission is because you got to have a mission for me to go on, and that's real. And I'm always on a mission, baby. You could come with me if you want to. You can get off at the next stop. That's fine, but you ain't finna stop this train, and I'm finna let you know this is what it is.
I know. Ooh, the confidence. Yeah, I like that.
And radio back up.
Okay, I'm sorry.
It's all good, but I'm from Vallejo, California, straight out the back, 707, say it backwards. You already know.
Oh yeah, I knew you wasn't from here. You got a whole different vibe about you. That's what's up.
I heard somebody say, I have a question for the guys. I heard somebody say about if a woman is interested and they said about a look. Now, as far as the look goes, a woman can give a guy a look, but a guy still does not approach. Do y'all really see this look? Or y'all just see the look just to be seeing it and y'all don't approach on purpose?
Hey, some cats think the look ain't for them. Yeah, that'd be the other thing. That goes back to like one, knowing how to read body language, being that women are very subtle, but I tend to be a cryptic code decoder, so I like to watch out for that stuff. But anyways, look, maybe there could be a whole BNG brothers night learning how to learn how to pick up on women's body language and stuff like that.
Johnny,
Absolutely.
set that up, please. Set that
Absolutely.
Hey man, you gotta put me in there now, all right? Just because I ideated it for the one time. Look, I
He
just
has
want
to
to
be
learn.
in there, Johnny. This is not an option. It's not
No, I
a
already wrote
maybe.
it down.
So
You guys, I got it.
none of that.
Like if she puts her hand
I wrote it
on
down.
your, if she puts her hand on your shoulder or on your wrist, nigga, she wants you, okay?
Mm.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
If I tell him he smells good, I want him.
That's true.
Very true.
Mm-hmm.
Then it'll be too late.
Nah, that's real. You sound like an assassin, and what I mean by that is like you don't. All right, look. I ain't gonna reveal them, y'all. I gotta stop now. Gotta stop.
We already know. We already know.
Don't say nothing.
Johnny, is somebody reading you already?
Oh God. Mm-hmm. Hey, the thing, what you just said was so real though, because I had learned that in terms of nature and cosmology, it's women that are the sun and men are the moon. And what I mean by that is that women are electric. Like, look at how much expression women have. Look at how much life that they bring. But then when it comes to men attracting things, not having to be too active, it's the men who work like the moon, being magnetic and just letting things, not so much in life, but in terms of like with women and men. Women always choose first in the spiritual realm, man. It's just how I go. And then they start doing the subtle things like, I want to let you know that I chose you, and I want to see if you could choose me back now. And if you can come with these non-subtle cues or with these non-verbal cues, then all right, cool. We got energy, we got chemistry. But that's what I learned. I mean, y'all let me know what y'all think.
I gotta.
My name is Mike. It's nice to meet you. What's good, Rebecca? Ooh, black people love zodiac signs, don't they? Hey, it's all good. I'm a Cancer. I don't want to hear that shit.
Oh
Hey,
yes.
sounds good.
Okay.
I got. I'm intuitive.
Yes. Yeah, I would definitely say we intuitive, empath. Like we have like we're like empaths, so we can like read people energy, read a room very well. We're very like intellectual too. Like we're not like surface level type of people. Like you gotta kind of, we have a lot of depth where it's like in order to fulfill us you have to be a deep or intellect type of person. We're not really superficial or materialistic, although we could enjoy the finer things in life, we also enjoy the simple things as well. We're very optimistic too, so we look at things on the positive side. And we have a lot of compassion to people and always want to like be a part of something that's bigger than ourselves. We're ambitious, motivated, inspired, and love inspiring others.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm a Pisces and my twin sign is a Cancer, so I'm just saying highly compatible.
Oh God, nigga, say that shit. Say that shit. Water sign, big water sign energy. You already know Aqua Gang. You feel me? Up out every ocean. Real
Yes,
Big
Poseidon
water
shit.
sign energy.
Big
you
Ariel the
already
mermaid
know.
sliding through.
Okay.
All right, come on, come on. I know a little bit about y'all air signs. You want me to give me a go? All right, go ahead, brother. Said, don't be like
Same.
me.
I'm
Be like
clueless on
Mike.
these signs. I'm completely clueless. Yes, sir. Negus. Yes, sir.
What y'all know about fire
Because
signs?
Oh, I
because
love.
thinking
Look.
about it,
Mm.
like scientifically, why does when a person like the time of the year a person was born dictates their character or some of their traits? Right. Right.
Hey, you know what applies to me about air signs? Air signs tend to get the money. Oh God, that's just true. Goddamn Aquarius, Gemini. I mean, my bad, Gemini. My bad to the Geminis in here. That's just my nickname for y'all. And actually, on the sidereal astrology chart, I'm a Gemini too. So, but yeah, air signs they get to it.
They do.
Yeah, the sidereal zodiac. There's tropical zodiac, Chinese zodiac, sidereal zodiac, and I want to say that's about it to my knowledge. All things considered.
Yeah, astrology get deep. It's definitely like a type of science, like any type of other ology. Like it's not always this mystical and fairy tale. Like some people confuse it too. It could be. It's definitely more on an energetic and metaphysic level. So if you believe in energy and God and things like that, I'm not saying that it replaces that or correlate with it, but we are deeper than just human flesh. Like there's dimensions and different levels to us being here in this existence. So that's how I look at zodiacs. Is more like a spiritual type of science in a way, so it definitely goes deep because it's even based upon like the timing that you were born, and the date and things like that, to know your sun, your rising, and your moon. So it's definitely intriguing to look into. I think it became more of a highlight and awareness because of the spiritual and conscious community started trending during that time, especially like on TikTok. But it always have been a thing. Like our ancestors and ancient Kemet, things like that. They've always been big on astrology and coordinating with the moon and the energy that comes from the galaxy and the stars and stuff like that. It's always been more than just your sun sign. It's just people weren't as aware or in tune with it until TikTok and all the different trends started coming out, and the conscious community and stuff like that started trending during that time. So that's why it seems to be that way. But it's
Yeah,
always been there.
facts. You funny
Are
as
they
hell.
freakier?
Mm-mm. My moon sign is a Scorpio and my rising is Libra. So in terms of all that emotion, intuitive nature that I have with the Cancer and the Scorpio is balanced out by the Libra, which I'm very grateful for.
Um, Oh my
Yo, what the
goodness.
hell? What?
That's
Wow.
wild.
Hey, who the hell said that?
That's Rebecca.
What?
How did you find
Hey,
all that out about your sign anyway?
hey, that's lit. I ain't never met nobody with kind of combo like mine. That's lit. Nah, that's cool as hell.
That is
Uh,
cool. Y'all got me looking for my birth
BNG
certificate. Yeah, I was just thinking that that's a great combo because your sun sign, they say that is projecting your personality. Your moon sign is more so your emotions, like how you handle certain situations emotionally, and then your rising is your shadow side and a part of you that you typically type hide in a way and react. So you're welcome. I love it. My sun sign is a Pisces, my moon sign is a Virgo, and my rising is a Taurus. So yes, I love Scorpios as well. So you already know. It's energy, baby. It's energy. Energy never lies.
That sounded. Whoever said "don't rush it" sounds exactly like a water sign. Like take your own time. That sounds like some water sign advice.
Yep, Scorpio.
Hey man, for real, I'd be like, hey man, move at your own beat. That's all that matters. And then before you know it, you got a beautiful symphony called your life.
That part.
Shit, but in terms of chemistry, like, what type of chemistry do y'all like to look for, or not even look for, but just chemistry that you want when you're engaging with a person?
Definitely mentally stimulating chemistry where you could just sit there and have a conversation with somebody naturally for days and it's just natural and you can laugh and have a good time and you sometimes you don't even have to speak. It's just like an inner understanding. I love that type of chemistry.
For me, I think I'm looking for someone that makes me feel like light and airy. My day is always so heavy, doing so much all the time. When I get with you, I just want to be like, everything's okay. I feel safe. So that's the energy I'm looking for: safe, peaceful, fun, and light energy.